Joseph P. Campbell's Scientific, Technological and Engineering Qualifications from the year 1989 until 2011 inclusive. GCSE Science. Science is defined as the intellectual and practical activity encompassing the systematic study of the structure and behaviour of the physical and natural world through observation and experiment. The Edexcel General Science GCSE programme that I followed as an adult continuing education mature student at Birkenhead Sixth Form College during Tuesday evenings from late September 2007 until June 2008 was of a modular structure and covered the fundamental natural sciences of astronomy, biology, chemistry and physics to Department for Innovation and Skills Level 2 educational standard. GCSE Mathematics. Mathematics is defined as the branch of science concerned with number, quantity and space, either as abstract concepts known as pure mathematics or as applied to physics, engineering and other subjects, i.e. applied mathematics. Maths is classed as a formal science. I obtained a GCSE Grade C at this science subject in the summer of 1990, whilst I was a first-year BTEC National Diploma engineering student, specialising in electronics and communications at Sandown College in Liverpool. This GCSE covered the branches of mathematics known as algebra, arithmetic, geometry, statistics and trigonometry, etc., to the Department for Innovation and Skills predecessors Level 2 standard. GCSE Astronomy. Astronomy is defined as the branch of science which deals with the study of celestial objects, space and the physical universe as a whole. I studied for my GCSE Astronomy Award as a night school adult continuing education student at Birkenhead Sixth Form College in Claughton, Birkenhead from September 2000 until June 2001. In the Edexcel Summer 2001 examination sitting, I attained a grade of C after sitting the higher of the two examination tiers available, the lower and higher tiers each having separate examination papers. GCSE Physics. Physics is defined as the branch of science concerned with the nature and properties of matter and energy. I studied for this GCSE award at Neston County High School, located in Neston, Cheshire, as a lower sixth former. The Midland Examining Group syllabus for GCSE Physics was considered superior for the school in comparison to the Northern Examining Association's physics syllabus at this level. I sat the higher tier physics examinations, enabling me to obtain either a grade A, B or C. The lower tier enabled suitably registered MEG candidates to obtain either grades C, D, E, F or G, G being the lowest grade that could potentially be obtained and displayed on a GCSE certificate issued by the MEG. At the summer 1989 MEG examination sitting, I was awarded a GCSE Physics Grade B pass grade. GCSE Biology. The subject of biology is defined as the scientific study of living organisms. The ology in this science's name means a discipline of study, and so biology is therefore a scientific discipline. I obtained my GCSE Biology result in the summer of 2009, after I'd completed this course as a one evening per week night school mature student at Wirral Metropolitan College. The certificate awarded to me by the AQA Examinations Board is shown on the right and displays a grade of B. Although this biology course was conducted at Wirral Metropolitan College's 12 Keys campus in Birkenhead, the college, for some reason, chose to hold the written examinations for this course at an off-campus venue used for a variety of general functions, this being Hulme Hall in Port Sunlight, Wirral. For some unknown reason, Wirral Metropolitan College chose to display the name of its campus that was situated closest to Hulme Hall on this GCSE Biology Award document, this being Carlett Park. Why not the Hulme Hall name itself? GCSE Chemistry. Chemistry is defined as the branch of science concerned with the properties and interactions of the substances of which matter is composed. I studied for this GCSE award whilst I was in the lower sixth form of Neston County High School, now a specialist science and arts college, during the academic year starting in September 1988 and concluding in July 1989. College report on my national diploma. Shown opposite is my City of Liverpool Community College academic report produced after my 2 years of study at the college, listing the BTEC Level 2 and 3 units passed on the programme in July 1991. At the time I enrolled at this further education establishment, it was called Sandown College. Prior to this name change, it was known as Riversdale College of Technology, a nationally renowned association of marine and radio colleges establishment. In late 1991, it was merged with other colleges in Liverpool and became known as City of Liverpool Community College, and then, by the late 1990s, Liverpool Community College. BTEC National Diploma, Engineering, Electronics and Communications. This is the actual BTEC National Diploma document itself, awarded to me in the summer of 1991. It's presented in a different format to its associated Notification of Performance, abbreviated to the letters NOP, the NOP being reissued on payment of a fee of £26 sterling from me by BTEC Edexcel in June 2004, due to the loss of the original document. Figure 1 shows my customer not present HSBC Visa debit card transaction receipt sent to me from Edexcel then. BTEC National Diploma, Notification of Performance. I obtained the BTEC National Diploma in Engineering, Electronics and Communications, that is, in July 1991, following 2 years of study at Sandown College in Liverpool, now called Liverpool Community College. This notification of performance lists all the units I passed on the National Diploma and the degree of pass percentage range achieved, i.e. pass, that's minimum pass percentage range achieved, merit, denoting an above-average performance, and finally distinction, denoting excellence. BTEC Certificate of Achievement. From September 1991 until July 1992, I studied a number of technology units at Salford College of Technology, a college of higher education. It's now part of the University of Salford. The Audio and Video Techniques BTEC Level H unit involved attending a college timetabled class after 7 p.m. in the evening, whose venue was in the basement of the college's Adelphi campus, where a 24-track magnetic tape recording studio was located, a personal security risk for a lone student in early 1990s Salford. At this college I also covered analog electronics, digital electronics, mathematics, use of computers for graphics and sound, together with communication skills and industrial organisation to Level H standard. BTEC Higher National Certificate. My Higher National Certificate was awarded to me in January 1997 after I completed the programme at Liverpool Community College, running from January 1995 to December 1996, this being a modular HNC engineering programme. The engineering programme concerned involved the study of marine navigational systems, which included S-band and X-band radar, radio communication systems, in addition to electronics. I gained extensive fault diagnostic experience of radio communications and radar equipment in use during the 1990s for civilian marine applications. The principles learned, however, can be applied to military radar and other communication systems. Note, the radar systems that I studied and carried out fault finding on were strictly MADAR, as these systems are emitting signals above 1 GHz, M being an abbreviation for microwave radiation. The notification of performance accompanying this HNC document is shown on the next slide. BTEC HNC Notification of Performance. The document displayed opposite is the notification of performance accompanying my HNC award. It displays the Level H units making up this HNC qualification and the degree to which each unit qualifying criterion has been met. Again, the pass, merit and distinction grading system is used. See slide number 3 further back. I felt that I had been underrated concerning the Common Skills Profile grades, and therefore feel I should have been awarded at least merit grades for most of the common skills assessed in this profile. I also have similar sentiments concerning some of the Engineering and Technology Unit grade results displayed on this notification of performance. City and Guilds Radioamateurs Examination Certificate. The image shown opposite is of my City and Guilds of London Institute Radioamateurs Examination Certificate, this being awarded in December 1992. I obtained a Radio Communications Agency radioamateurs licence earlier the following year. It should be noted that the Radio Communications Agency was absorbed into Ofcom when Ofcom was formed some years ago. Strictly, a radio amateur, known as a ham, should really be known as an amateur wireless operator, as some radio amateurs operate on the microwave spectrum, i.e. above 1 GHz, and or transmit slow-scan television on the RF and or microwave amateur frequency allocations. City and Guilds Radio Amateurs Examination Record of Achievements. I studied for both components comprising the City and Guilds Radio Amateurs Examination during 1992 and took the examination for both components in November 1992. My RAE certificate was awarded in December of that year. I appear to have passed both examination components with credit attainments. In the context of City and Guilds Awards, a credit denotes an above-average performance. Gaining the radio amateurs examination allowed me to obtain an Ofcom full radio licence, which I've held since 1993. My call sign is Golf 7 Oscar Kilo Romeo, and my details are listed in amateur radio communications call books throughout the world. In the past, I've operated mainly on the shorter wavelength HF bands, i.e. 10 metres, 15 metres, 20 metres and 40 metres, and obtained QSOs with Germany, Italy, Lithuania, Russian Federation, Spain and other nations. Computing and ICT Credentials. The British Computer Society's European Computer Driving Licence credential is shown below. I was awarded this ECDL certificate in June 2002. The BCS ECDL Syllabus, June 2002. The BCS European Computer Driving Licence Syllabus comprised 7 modules. Module 1 was entitled Concepts of Information Technology, Module 2 entitled Using the Computer and Managing Files, Module 3 Word Processing, Module 4 Spreadsheets, Module 5 Database, Module 6 Presentation, and finally Module 7 Information and Communication. In order to have been awarded this certificate, the candidate stated has successfully passed 7 tests covering the above syllabus. For more details, you can see the ECDL website at URL www.ecdl.co.uk. Build your own PC. This is my West Cheshire College certificate, which recognises that I fulfilled at least the minimum standard necessary in order to qualify for this basic personal computer hardware assembly qualification, entitled Build Your Own PC. It was gained in March 2003 after a 1 evening per week course lasting about 2 months and based at the Hanbridge Chester campus of this College of Further Education. The first use I made of this qualification was in connection with installing a UHF PAL analog terrestrial TV receiver card into my former personal computer using one of its expansion card slots in the spring of 2003. GCE Advanced Subsidiary Computing and Electronics. My GCE AS level computing award that I obtained from Wigan and Leigh College in the summer of 2001 is shown opposite. This certificate also displays my GCE AS level electronics award of a grade A. Computing is defined as the use and operation of computers. Don't confuse it with computer science, which means the study of the principles and use of computers. Electronics is defined as the branch of physics and technology concerned with the behaviour and movement of electrons, especially in semiconductors and gases. I studied for these 2 AS levels as a part-time mature student during the academic year running from September 2000 until July 2001. GCE Advanced Level Electronics. I studied for my advanced level GCE examinations in electronics as a private candidate. Consequently, I couldn't submit any work for the last unit of the course, known as Unit LE6, because this required continual supervision by a suitably qualified tutor, this being in accordance with the examination board's specification. I was unable to fund supervision. This meant that I was awarded this certificate based on a reduced number of components that were submitted to the examiner for marking. I am therefore capable of achieving a grade A or B instead of the grade C actually awarded. The Confederation of Aerial Industries Basic Installation Practices Credential. The Confederation of Aerial Industries being abbreviated to the letters CAI. The CAI Basic Installation Practices Credential serves as proof that I satisfy at least the minimum standard concerning both the theoretical and practical knowledge that's required in order that a VHF Band 2, UHF Band 4 or 5 Yard array aerial can be selected and installed for the purposes of providing an adequate signal level to the aerial input of a domestic analog VHF FM radio tuner or receiver or UHF PAL television receiver. Because analog television broadcasting services are being phased out in the UK, I obtained a further qualification that's shown on the following slide together with the description of it. Certificate in Digital Terrestrial Television, Domestic Aerial and Network Installation, DTT being an abbreviation for Digital Terrestrial Television. To increase the scope of my knowledge of domestic television receiver aerial installation related to digital terrestrial television systems, I took a course validated by the City and Guilds of London Institute, the Confederation of Aerial Industries and Astra. Although UHF Band 4 and 5 are also used for DTT, suitable Yagi-Uda array aerials for a given DTT aerial group will nearly always need to be of a greater gain, that is to say more directional, than those for Band 4 and 5 groups radiating analog signals, as the DTT transmitter power will usually only be about 1/5 that of an analog transmitter installation covering the same area. Additionally, with DTT receivers, most of the technical parameters which are used to assess reception quality are different, and therefore the test and diagnostic equipment required for successful DTT aerial installation is also different, hence the need to gain this additional qualification. Summary. Joseph P. Campbell holds the following scientific, technological and engineering qualifications and credentials: GCSE Astronomy, GCSE Biology, GCSE Chemistry, GCSE Mathematics, GCSE Physics, GCSE Science in a general form. Note: astronomy, biology, chemistry and physics are known as natural sciences, whilst mathematics is known as a formal science. GCSE Science covered the principles of astronomy, biology, chemistry and physics to Department for Innovation and Skills Level 2 standard. GCE AS level computing. Computing is defined as the use and operation of computers. Don't confuse this with computer science, which is defined as the study of the principles and use of computers. GCE AS level electronics. Electronics is a technological subject. GCE A-level electronics, a higher level of electronics in the context of GCE. The British Computer Society European Computer Driving Licence PC Literacy Credential. West Cheshire College's Build Your Own PC qualification. Summary continued. City and Guilds Radio Amateurs examination. BTEC Certificate of Achievement, displaying Level H audio and video systems technologically related units. Confederation of Aerial Industries Basic Installation Practices. City and Guild Certificate in Digital Terrestrial Television, Domestic Aerial and Network Installation. Summary continued 3. BTEC National Diploma, Engineering, Branch of Engineering, Electronics and Communications, Program Identification D686. BTEC High National Certificate, Engineering, Branch of Engineering, Marine Navigational Systems. Northern Examining Association, a former GCSE awarding body. Midland Examining Group, a former GCSE awarding body. Business and Technician Education Council, now part of EDEXL. EDEXL's slogan is Advancing Learning, Changing Lives. Confederation of Aerial Industries, whose slogan is Regulation by Qualification. The British Computer Society, who's the validating body for the European Computer Driving Licence Credential, amongst other things. City and Guilds of London Institute, established in 1878 and receiving Royal Chartered status in 1900. About the author. Joseph P. Campbell. Joseph P. Campbell is 39 years old and, although qualified with an HNC in Marine Navigational Systems Engineering, plus a number of other qualifications and credentials, he's currently unemployed. Joseph has an interest in the technologies and sciences of relevance to the use of the RF and microwave spectrum for all forms of communications uses, for example broadcast radio and television, and other forms of telecommunications, satellite communications, short-range wireless systems and similar other things. He is a student member of the Institution of Engineering and Technology and the British Computer Society, in addition to being a qualified radio amateur. His Ofcom call sign is Golf 7 Oscar Kilo Romeo, and he's based in the ITU Zone 27, CQ Zone 14 area. His email address is g7okr@hotmail.co.uk. End of presentation featuring Joseph P. Campbell's scientific, technological and engineering qualifications. Thank you for watching.